Hello friends, so this is Tejbir Singh. So I'm going to review at present my Linux operating system. This is my first experience with Linux. So you can see I have done some alterations on Ubuntu 18.04, which is based upon Debian, and it is you can say a mix of Debian and Ubuntu. So at present I will give you some insights into that, but let's get started with it. So this is my start bar. You can see we have all the stuff here. Apart from that, we have KDE Connect, which is basically a very good software. You can have it on Mac OS now. It enables you to actually access your Android mobile from device, which is a very good option. You can send files and receive from that. Apart from that, this is volume control. Okay, it will give you a multiple controls and the source also, so you can select the source. You can also have multiple sources like that. The enhancement of Linux, basically otherwise you can add you can add virtual sound card for everything. If you want some development stuff, I will advise you go for Linux. It's very easy to set up. You don't need a hold on the command. So there is everything, the notification panel. I literally like KDE more than other stuff, because you can see the clipboard is also there. Whatever you copy paste, you can get it here. And let's talk about the software sources. So here we go. So this is my dashboard. So here you can see a torrent application, then this is a recorder. Currently I'm using Opera, WPS writer. You can see let's go with the WPS writer. So this is basically alternative for office users of Microsoft with similar interface. Okay, apart from that, we have LibreWriter. If you are into something writing stuff, trust me, LibreOffice is far better than anything you can encounter in out there market. It is totally free. You can publish your ebooks. It has a inbuilt support to open the documents and export as different EPUB format. You can see this is here the EPUB format. Okay, so let's go to the other software sources. So we have a USB making, then this is system information, and let's check about the about system. So this is about system. I'm using Ubuntu 18.04 with all the software details are here, and you can see that I'm using pretty all chipset. It is like based upon 2013 architecture of Intel, so it's pretty fine. RAM usage is great. I will advise you. You can see size. Okay, so here it is. You can see my system load. That with such a load, it is just using 1.1 gigs of RAM, and it's a 64-bit operating system. Apart from that, the best part of using Linux is it will never utilize your network bandwidth for their own personal purposes. For software sources, we have Discover, which is a little bit better than other operating system, other softwares, although a slight work has to be done, but it's a little bit heavy on system, but you don't need to be care. See, I have two software package managers, which is apt, which is by default from Ubuntu. Another one is Snap. You can use Flatpak, which comes up for very advanced users. You can see their Flatpak support is also there, package git support is also there, but I have only added for now Snap backend, because I really need up-to-date software. See, Snap is a new formation package. Just comment in the blogs. I will go into details of package managers of Linux. So we have covered most of them. So let's go with what I have for media support. See, for media support I have VLC, which is by default, which is a default media as well, all-round player for Ubuntu, and I really appreciate they included VLC in default. It's pretty fine and much matured. For documents, we have Ocular, and I'm pretty sure it is more like, it's actually, I think, better. It's free of cost and works fine, and also save your work done. You can also highlight it like this. So we have tools. This is review button. You can highlight your stuff like this. It's pretty fine for who are into documents. It's like awesome thing. Apart from that, I have reviewed most of the office stuff. Let's go one by one in, like, this is my recent application development. For development, you have different CMake is basically for package making, then these are for programming. For education we have Libre and dictionary inbuilt from KDE. The best thing about KDE is that it has most of essential applications integrated in the system, and for that for games we have Steam. You now will be able to use Windows game throughout the Steam because Steam has enabled different applications. Apart from that, the Wave has worked to design Proton, which is very fine application for running Windows games on Linux. And for graphics I have open manipulation. This is basically it also edit, but also you can use it to view pictures, which I normally use it. So this is for ebook viewer, and I mostly use Ocular for all the purposes. Link space is bit about you can say I will show you just. Okay, so then we got into education graphics. For internet you can see I have a bunch of softwares like this is for RSS feed, then Mozilla, Chrome, NitroShare for cross-platform, Telegram is here, Tor browser, and XDM, Extreme Download Manager, is very good if you are looking for alternative to IDM. And for multimedia you can see these are just packages. I forgot to remove the icons, so mostly I use Spotify. Then we have KDE Live for editing videos. For advanced streaming there is OBS, and the Pulse Audio is basically my audio cutter. This is my music player, I hardly use it. So for office we have different type of, like from ranging to writer to email client and connected to address book. Calibre is very fine tool for ebook publishing and reading. And then we have settings. This is my firewall. If you are new to Linux, I would advise to go for a little bit firewall. You can easily install it. Just comment in the blog if you want the proper procedure to how to install a firewall. And we have startup disk creator for creating USBs. It's a very fine tool which is official by Canonical. Apart from that, Synaptic package manager, the old package manager, but still works for me. And then input methods, because then we have system settings. We just give you a head around about system settings there. So this is how system looks like. Yep. So this is basically Ubuntu, the workspace manager, KDE. Power management is very good. The graphics are very fine. It's a Qt based desktop environment, so I won't go into much details. So just in our future videos we will cover what is the difference between different desktop environments of Linux. Okay, so this is basically a drawing tool. You can select add a layer. Okay, so here we go. Add a layer, then we got some editing tools, extensions, colors, and everything. You can see here you can do whatever you want. You can be a graphic designer, especially this tool is great for graphic designers. I hardly use it. Apart from that you also get Blender and different stuff, which is very fine. So for today that will be all. Just comment in the blog, just comment below how you like this my first review. Apart from that, if you want some details into how I made this operating system look like that, because traditional KDE doesn't look like it, I will happy to make another video how to go all through the process to design such a desktop environment. It's pretty fine, and you can also have dual boot of Windows and Linux on the UEFI. So that's all for now. Bye bye.